the ultimate gamer.
Hey, gamer fans, Chaser Ultimate Gamer here. Happy to be here with you again to do, fortunately, another video reaction instead of a live reaction. But hey, time is better than never. Just a quick side note, please definitely check out the last video that just got uploaded today, or yeah, about 14 hours ago. It's the Law and Order Mushroom Kingdom Unit Director's Cut that's available to play now. Go ahead and go over to that video. You can see the trailer, and there's a surprise announcement in there. And definitely want to go and check it out because one of the characters that you know and love so much might be able to get some kind of something so you can always have it. So you might want to check that video out. Anyways, without further ado, let's get over to what we're talking about today. And that is Nintendo decided to not do one presentation, but do two. They're putting the Partner Showcase and Indie Direct together in one video. Something Nintendo hasn't done before, so this is interesting. But it kind of makes sense to me in a way because of the fact that, you know, they Partner Direct and then the Indie World were kind of always the smaller ones, so kind of like putting it together, it would be kind of nice. So yeah, this could be a nice 40 minutes of interesting stuff. But the question it really remains, you know, after the Direct, because I thought that was kind of going to be the last one. What else could they add at this point? like seriously, like we're really coming to the end here, I believe. You know, successor is right around the corner, hopefully next year, right? So what else could they add, especially third parties? Because you think a lot of them want to just jump over to that system instead of bringing stuff out for this system. So what could possibly come? Okay, Indie Direct wise, I would like to see an official release date for Shantae Advance. It'd be nice to have they already did a limited run games for the Game Boy Advance version, but they didn't say a specific date for the modern versions, right? A release date for Clock Tower Rewind. I don't know if we got a date for that yet. We might have. Maybe they already did, but maybe talk a little bit about more because I like Clock Tower and I'd like to hear more about that. Now for a game that hasn't come there, and I would really like to see it come, I would like to see Pizza Tower. I really want to try that one. I've been keeping an eye on it on Steam, but I have no way of playing it right now with Steam. But Pizza Tower would be really cool to come to the Switch. But we do have the Anton Blast, I think that's what it's called, that is kind of in that style that's coming out soon. So, you know, it's not a real loss at this point if we don't get it, but that would be kind of a cool one. But other than that, indie-wise, what else could I think that, like, no. It wouldn't surprise me if another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game comes because we've just been getting those like crazy lately. Oh, yeah, Kendra's right here too. Here she is over there. Telling with the dog. She's going to be watching in the back. So I don't know what else indie-wise that's going to blow my mind that's going to come. I'm sure there's some things that'll look like go, ooh, but I don't know if there's anything that's going to wow me. So let's talk about the third party, like the Partner Direct. So what I'm hoping for, here's some hopes. Conquer? Bring Conquer to the Switch so I can tell everyone that stop denying what I'm saying. That'd be a nice, or any rare games at this point, like Diddy Kong Racing, Donkey Kong 64. Yeah. We already have Killer Instinct. Might as well bring Killer Instinct Gold. Interplay, if you're talking to me, put Clay Fighter. I'd be down for some Clay Fighter. Either on the Super Nintendo or the N64. It'd make me happy camper. Mortal Kombat. I would love to have the classic Mortal Kombat games. Also, I would honestly just put Mortal Kombat Trilogy on the N64 online and I'd be happy. That'd be the easiest way. So yeah, I hoping that there's going to be a few rare announcements. It's been kind of a thing now with these Partner Directs to put rare games. So that's kind of what I'm hoping there. Let's see what else. I'm trying to think. You know, Konami is going really big with the Castlevanias. and it probably wouldn't be super hard to bring the DS Castlevania games. I just don't know if they're going to be able to implement it because I know Castlevania, those collections have been on all consoles. Yeah, the Switch has the touchscreen, but how would they do that for the other consoles unless they make it so that you do like the right analog stick or something like that? I don't know. So that would be really cool. Those DS Castlevania games have a lot of love, so that it would be nice to see those return. Or I guess if they do, if they announce the Nintendo DS for the app, and then that's the first thing they announce, like that would be kind of cool. I'm doing my predictions. See if I'm right or wrong. I probably am wrong. That's the whole point of these. Yeah, maybe. Would that be possible? Sea of Thieves. Possible. Well, or okay, I guess there was a lot of speculation about Hi-Fi Rush coming. Maybe that could be the Xbox game that they announced, like one of the last ones to come to the Switch. But again, that also wouldn't surprise me. They could wait for the Switch successor. But other than that, I don't really know. Well, Borderlands got announced, right? Borderlands 4, maybe that could be something too. I don't know. It's really hard at this point because again, hey, yeah. Pause. Okay. Yeah, I don't see. That's where I'm stuck at this point because I just don't know what else could you bring to the Switch that I would really, really want. You brought almost a lot of things. I mean, technically, we already do have Mortal Kombat, like Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat 1, but we really could use a classic collection. So, I don't know at this point. I guess the best thing to do is just watch and find out. All right. Big shout out here. Dan is here. We'll talk with them in a little bit because I know they want me to kind of have a quiet reaction. Thank you to WeaponXMetsu for recording this for me. And either one of you can do a countdown where I actually start the video.
Oh, sure thing. I got my video at the 0 mark.
Yep, I got at the 0 mark as well.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play.
Rating RPM to M. Oh no, we got mature games.
Hello, everyone. We'll now present
That's why I'm here.
World Showcase and Nintendo Direct.
You want the mature games?
Showcase back to back. First up, here's the Indie World
I figure they're going to do the Indie World
Showcase.
Showcase first. That makes sense. I'm expecting a lot of farming games.
Starting off, Farming Simulator.
Hi everyone, and welcome to
Farming Simulator 1, Farming
Amber.
Simulator 2,
Andrew.
Farming
We're
Simulator
back
3.
with more indie games headed
I get
to
a
the
shiny
Nintendo
and
Switch
it's a
system.
farming game. I'm naming it Reggie
It's
Farm.
time to lay our cards on the table.
Yes, you just got to name it farm.
Why is there a Joker in my hand?
Here's the deal.
All right, what are we starting with? Something black hole.
I hate portals.
Belatro and The Witcher? I haven't heard of. Oh wait, I have heard about this game. One of those, was that Juker that was playing this? Oh, and they're adding other ones, so Vampire Survivors, so they're like themed. Okay. I heard about Belatro. It actually looked interesting. Maybe I'll actually put this one on my radar. A mind-blowing one. Dave the Diver. But, aw, they're giving love. These are giving love. Can I show them? Can I show the kitties giving love? Among Us. There they are. Kitties right there. Smack them. Okay. Well, that's cool. They're teaming up with indie developers and stuff for their games. That's pretty cool. And so, oh, it's free. Gotta like free.
Hola, som
That's really
l'estudio,
cool.
l'equip darrere de Gris i ara el pròxim joc belga. El nostre joc és una història de maternitat, on els jugadors assumeixen el
Yeah,
rol
bury the
de
big blue house, right?
començaran la seva aventura al costat d'una petita lloba anomenada Neva.
Honestly, it doesn't really
Els
appeal to
capítols
me
inicials del
because
joc mostraran
looks
com
like just
l'Alba
another
encoratja el
card
protégé
game.
una jove neva dels perills del seu món. Yeah, I don't
know what language they're speaking.
Yeah, I don't get into that. I think it's a
good thing there's subtitles.
yeah. I think it's a poker game. I heard about it from a couple friends. And I'm like, that's cool, but yeah, I'm really into poker.
I think I would wait for a sale on it.
A sale and free?
No, that's just an update. You still have to buy the game. Yeah, free. I want a free sale. Okay. You're so cheap that you want a sale after free. Ooh, this looks beautiful. So is this Grease 2?
You want them to pay you to play it.
This looks really nice. I do love the art style. Art style is really good. Oh, I guess another one that could be talked about. Are we gonna know about Hollow Knight Silk Song finally? Never. October 15th. Never.
Creep and crawl your way up the corporate ladder of a bizarre insect megacorp.
What in the heck is this?
Mysteries. In this surreal
Moth
RPG,
Cubit.
You'll take on the role of Moth Cubit, an ordinary employee who's recently received a promotion.
But this
Okay, has
is no
DDR
time to
elements in there?
celebrate.
Okay.
The threat of a mysterious event known as the final process is looming. Can Moth and his fellow bugs save the company? Or even reality itself?
As you investigate the cramped cubicles
So,
and creepy corridors
yeah,
of the
this is definitely
corporation,
not for me.
you'll befriend bugs from all walks of life.
How's the people that are excited for this one?
Story
Moth
that's
Cubit is
interwoven with
definitely
Moth.
Not everyone will be friendly though.
You know,
Take
at
on
first it was
enemies
kind of
in verbal showdowns with
selling me,
multiple
but now
dialogue
it
choices,
lost
and
me.
be sure to bring your fighting words.
Your choices
It just looks weird. I don't know how else to describe it. It just really
quests, and
Eat,
endings
live
to
it alone. Come
I
here.
don't know how to
Experiment and
digest
see what
this.
happens.
There's too many
Moth
things.
Cubit buzzes onto Nintendo
Spring,
Switch.
spring
next month.
2025.
Hey guys, we're AJ and Dio from Tokyo
Oh, they're in
Productions
Indonesia.
We're part of Coffee Talk team, and with our much missed
Coffee
friend
Talk
and
team.
the original creator,
You like
Fahmi,
Coffee
we
Talk?
created Coffee Talk and Coffee Talk
There
episode
was a
2.
coffee.
I've never
episode.
played the
Everyone,
Coffee Talk
I'm Anna
games.
Winterstein.
There was a
I've heard
coffee
about
talk
them. I
game.
saw them on the
I
eShop.
was the co-writer of
Never
Coffee
picked
Talk
one.
Hibiscus and Butterfly.
What happened to the first
alongside
game?
Junkie.
This is the first time I'm here.
Well, the thing is, Coffee Talk. It's
Oh, there's
like a
two
dating
games.
sim.
There's two Coffee Talk games on the Switch right now.
The Japanese translations of both Coffee Talk games.
Today, we are thrilled
That's
to
how I
announce
keep
that we
up
are
to date.
partnering with Chorus to expand the Coffee Talk world.
We've been hard at work over the last year to come up with a story that retains
Oh, we got our
the
first
elements
cozy
Coffee
game.
Talk fans are fond of, but at the same time brings
Oh,
something new to the
Cozy
table.
game.
And now, we're very proud to announce an
That's
exciting
why.
new game
All right,
for
Coffee Talk.
fans.
Coffee Talk Tokyo. Yeah, I looked into Coffee Talk games. It just didn't look like they're for me. So I'm pretty sure this one's gonna end up in the same spectrum.
Oh, it's one of those.
What? You're not sociable, Scooter?
Yeah, I'm not sociable. And yes,
I don't like sociable.
Andrew just said I'm not sociable enough, so I guess we're gonna have to go with that. Yeah,
I know a lot
might
of people are into these types of genre games, but
Oh yeah,
not-
there's definitely a market for it. Yeah, it's
not
just
me.
As long as this Indie Direct has a lot of variety, I will still count it as a success.
Yeah, I mean,
because like even if all the games don't appeal to me per se, that doesn't mean that it's a fail. I
Yeah.
can't expect everything to be up Chase's alley.
yeah, I mean, you can. There, there's definitely.
If I want to like sit there and watch and read this, I'll just go watch an anime.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, go ahead and pick up Law and Order Mushroom Kingdom Unit now. A lot of story.
Let's check out some upcoming
Well, it's interesting, right?
You want a story-based game.
Coffee Talk is unique, but then you have
Shameless
like
plug.
Dating sims that are unique too, and it's like
Discover a miniature
it's not really me.
clockwork world.
Yeah, I'll make a dating sims for Mario. That'll be fun.
Mario
That'll be
dating
my next
sim.
project.
Does Mario
Mario
and
dating
Peach
sims.
actually get together?
Lear and Zale will have to play by new rules.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
To a cursed carnival.
Oh, this is an RPG. Oh yeah, this is a DLC for Sea of Stars. Okay. I heard Sea of Stars is really good, but you guys know about me and my RPGs.
With new
No
playable
bueno.
character Artie, they'll
Boring.
explore new areas and battle through
I mean, I'm not gonna lie,
dungeons in
it
their
looks
quest
pretty
to
lit.
save the world of
Yeah, but I would.
Oh,
I'm not sure if I'll play
it
it.
does look
Free
good.
DLC for Sea of
Does look
Stars
good, but it's just
on
not.
Nintendo
It's
Switch
not for me.
next
You know what
I
looks
don't know, maybe
better?
I'm just old and
Octopath.
What is this? Well, this is definitely
Okay.
different graphics.
okay, well we're done here. Thanks for.
swamp has layers of dirt that need to be
Wait. Why is there Shrek?
Fine, I'm over
Why?
it
What is
A
this?
mighty good time awaits in the Shrek
Oh
special
dear God!
paid DLC for
Power
Power
Walk
Okay.
Simulator Shrek
Feel
Edition.
like an all-star as you wash away
Why?
the ground, covering 5 fairy tale maps from the Shrek
Why?
universe, including
Square Enix,
Shrek's
did you
very own
got
swamp
permission
and
from
the Dragon's
DreamWorks?
Lair.
Don a shiny suit of armor
Sure they did.
with
They
a
have the
new
money.
night-themed character model, and get your power washing game on when the Shrek Special Pack
This is
DLC
a big
makes
announcement,
splash
guys.
on the Nintendo Switch
Okay, I was kind of
system.
hoping
Shrek Edition
would just
Power
come
Walk
right out.
Simulator.
Hi, I'm Sam. And I'm Toby. Our team has been working on a new game
Oh,
called Morsels.
I forgot. One thing we're
Plays a
definitely going to
mouse
see in
fighting
this
against the
Indie
forces of
Direct,
wicked
a cat
cats.
game. You
Using
always
extra
have to
cards
have a
transform
cat
into a
game.
bunch of weird little
That's like
monsters.
pinnacle of
It's a
Indie
challenging
World.
roguelike
You gotta
set
have a
in
cat.
grungy, whimsical world.
When I first pitched Morsels 4 years ago, it was a simple top-down shooter, which is
Yeah, but
Speaking of
probably,
that, I'm still hyped for
Since
Stray
then, with the help of
Twitch.
Sam and our program
yeah, it
lead,
probably doesn't
we've been
beat
able to
Stray
find
either.
something much cooler and night efficient. Helping people play Morsels.
So what
full
is
of
this?
frenetic action, but are also charmed by the game's
I'm
personality.
surprised that cat is behaving
enjoy the
because
first
if it was
two
my
trailers
cat,
for our
it'd be
strange
knocking
little-
stuff off.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, my cats would go crazy. Oh, another Annapurna game. Do you like to do their cat games? They're the ones that did Stray. Another kitty. Did that? Was that poop? That crap? What the? What the hell is this?
What the hell am I looking at?
I have no clue.
Bird.
It looked like a turd. That looks like a turd right there. What is this? Just wait a second. You can watch this. No, don't miss it. It's right here. That looks like a turd. Is that the Great Mighty Pooh? Does it hit the Conker's coming? Oh god, if it is, that'd be amazing. What is this? I feel like I gotta be on LSD to understand this game. Morsels. I'm so confused.
Okay, well,
2025.
okay, moving on.
I'm
Okay.
not gonna lie, as much as I'm weirded out by it, I'm interested.
They say
Things just got weirder.
Okay.
heart is. And that's especially true
What
for
is this?
game.
Okay, well,
Household objects, appliances,
You can't tell?
Oh, this looks like it could be a day one.
love interests, and date everything.
Date everything. Oh yes, here we
Pretty
go.
much everything.
I thought
There
this
we
was quite
go.
fun.
I just saw like that scrolling. There's like one of them's like a full man squat.
Fall madly in love with Fabrizio the cat.
Shelly
Yep,
Shell.
this looks totally up my
Hey,
alley, guys.
Shelly the shelf. Or
And look at that, he's buff.
Doug. Your,
Also, that girl was pretty
overwhelming
jacked.
sense of existential dread.
Oh,
I think I'll pass on Doug. Can I fall in love with a lamp?
No
you fall in
way.
love with
Lux
a
the
lamp.
was all mine. But did you know that you could even date the game itself? Why don't
It's
I
up to you,
introduce
boo-boo.
you to text box chime?
Text
Engage
box.
in
Okay.
flirtatious, branching dialogue with these fully voiced
yeah, this is
I'm
definitely
cringing.
not for me.
I'm cringing.
relationships.
This is very cringy.
I take it back.
You better bring something to the table because so far this indie direct, I'm gonna say so far this is probably one of the worst indie directs so far. This is so
Scooter, are you telling me that you never wanted to date your lamp?
Date your television.
No, I never wanted to date a lamp before.
You never looked at your lamp
If you
and
be shiny, I'll go on a date with you.
And I'm Dylan, the game designer of Peglin and the founder
like
of WeaponXMetsu.
sometimes I look at toilet paper and I'm like, I date that.
The first version of Peglin at a game jam in 2019. The theme of the jam was fall, and we wanted to create something fun and physicsy. We ended up creating the first version of Peglin's battle system.
When the pandemic started, working on Peglin became a fun and creative
Peglin, what is
we made
Peglin?
places and enemies for our little goblin friend to explore.
We then added 2 of our friends to help speed up development, and now 4 years later, we're a team of 7. We're excited to bring Peglin
Dang, not
to
shiny.
Nintendo
Our
Switch.
relationship's complicated.
The dragons have been.
Oh, this makes me think of
stealing for
Peggle.
As long as you can remember. It's time to delve into the heart of their lair and exact your revenge with the power of pegs.
This totally makes me feel like Peggle. And I'm actually all for that.
This looks like a game I would be mad at.
To deal damage in turn-based
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna rage in this game, but I'm honestly, this actually looks
the
fun.
more devastating the blow you'll deal to your enemy.
Oh, we got a kitty.
I think this is more of a game for people that like RPGs and puzzles.
Multiple copies. Others will pierce both
Yeah,
pegs
like
and
RPG element mixed with Peggle.
Yeah,
heal you for
like
every
I
peg
know.
you hit.
I know a friend that would probably be interested in it because it looks kind of like
peculiar properties too.
when you attack
They
and
can
defend and
explode,
stuff, you have to
unlock the critical power of your
do it
orbs
strategically.
and more. With careful planning and aiming, you can
I'm
create
actually intrigued about this one. This is probably the first one I'm like really.
Change your game too.
This actually looks kind of
These
fun.
rare passive power-ups to prevent lethal damage or turn pegs into bombs. Just to name
Looks
a
really
few.
interesting.
Each run presents new opportunities for possible combinations.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually interested in that one.
When Peglin
Actually looks fun.
bounces onto Nintendo Switch as a
I'm console exclusive. Oh, it's available today. What's that? Okay, Peglin, you got my interest. What is this? Oh, Nintendo players. What is this? Get a job. Thanks. Thanks for telling me about my life. Yeah, it just said get a job. Thanks. You just told me to get a job. He knows my life.
Lola!
Stalking me. So it's got a multiplayer mode and oh, so it must have an online mode. We're talking about online features, so maybe it's online. Wobbly life. Yeah, I gotta agree with you, Kendra. This is pretty boring.
Okay, follow my lead and watch out for
Oh, watch out for the caterpillar.
We're doing great so far. Hey, careful! There's a
Just die.
Oops, let's try this again. Scoot, scoot.
jump. Good thing we're tied together.
Look, a key. Let's grab it.
Hey, don't jump on my head.
I'm going in.
Oh. All right, let's slow it down. And jump.
Got it.
Yay!
We make a great
No, you
team.
guys don't.
Now let's try it with 8 players.
No, I refuse to believe that's going to be that cooperative.
In this puzzle platformer,
Right.
up to 8 players need to work
8
together.
players.
Cool.
coming together
I'm
to
glad
do
this
this.
game's going to be impossible. Thank you.
And other obstacles.
But is this but here's a question. Is this online multiplayer or is this only
all the
local?
keys and reach every level's exit.
Lola,
There are more
come lay
than
down,
60
baby.
levels, and each one can be completed no matter how many players you have on your side.
Think it'll be a walk in the park? Think again. Even greater challenges await in dark mode,
Dark
where
mode.
your skills and your friendships will be put to the
It's
ultimate
Cat
test.
Mario.
Get ready for multiplayer.
It does look.
mischief
It
when
is
Eco
making me
Party
think of
2
Cat
comes
Mario.
onto Nintendo Switch as a
Oh, time console exclusive later today. Well, that's good that Nintendo's still getting these time console exclusives.
Can't get enough
That's
indies?
positive.
Here are some
That
more
one actually looks kind of
titles
fun.
to the
Not
Nintendo
gonna lie.
Switch system in the
For
near
part 2.
future.
Okay. Shovel Knight. Oh, Shovel of Hope DX. Yeah, we know about all those games are getting DX releases. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about Europa. But he's like no. Okay. Cuisinier. It looks like some kind of roguelike game. On Your Tail. Oh, look, it's a cat game. Told you there's going to be a cat game. Metal Slug Tactics. We did hear about that one. The Plucky Squire. We did hear about that. Yes. Okay. The Plucky Squire does look interesting.
Okay, that's all for today's show. Hey, where'd you get that pizza?
I found it in that tower.
No, you didn't.
Yay!
Nice.
Yay, Waterland! I mean Pizza Tower! Yeah!
Wario Land Pizza Tower.
It's the closest we're ever gonna have.
That's interesting because the developer said they had no plans to do any console releases. So that's cool.
Yeah, but this looks... the animation and stuff makes it look very cartoony and funny.
Well, like I said, it definitely has a lot of stuff from Wario Land Shake It.
Yeah, and
that's where they got a lot of their inspiration.
The pizza guy that you
but
play,
the art style is different.
The chef, he looks like a typical chef from Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Like,
cool. I'm glad that they actually decided to bring this out. Nice. Oh, when is it coming? Well, this brought it up from like a D- to like a C+. Oh, today. A lot of todays. Okay.
Oh, I'll get that when the next time I remember it in my
We hope you enjoyed today's showcase.
Okay.
As always, a
Yeah,
big
I'll keep all
thank
my
you to
thoughts to
our
the
gaming
end.
community
Like,
and partners making games for Nintendo Switch.
Follow our official Indie World
I'll
account to
just
stay
quickly say, I
up-to-date
hope the
on
partner
all
direct
things
is a little
indie on the
better.
Nintendo Switch system. Stick around for more exciting news and updates in today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, starting right now. Until next time, happy gaming!
All right, partner direct. Wow me. It probably won't.
No,
I don't know what else I can do. Hey, Pizza Tower. Awesome.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo
Pizza
Direct.
Tower is one that I wanted to
Partner
show up and
Showcase.
it's coming.
In this presentation,
Hello.
we'll be focusing on
Hey,
Nintendo
Metroid.
Switch games launching in the second half of 2024 from our publishing and development partners.
It was just announced at the end there. It was the last game of the Indie Direct.
Headlines.
Oh, something Tetris. That is definitely Tetris. We're gonna do Tetris game?
Celebrate the
40th anniversary of Tetris.
with a compilation of historic games. Experience the 1988
Oh, that's a
Famicom
Famicom version. Okay.
Chain combos
Tetris
using
2.
explosions in Tetris 2 plus
Okay.
Bubbleless.
Lola.
Use special moves to win in Tetris Battle Guide.
That's one. Wow, that's a lot of Tetris games.
Museum,
And not a single one of them is Tetris Plus. The forgotten one.
Enjoy the brand new Tetris Time Warp, where you'll jump between gameplay
Tetris
styles
Time
from
Warp.
across the series.
This is kind of cool.
You can also watch new documentary clips about the history of Tetris and its
Well, you can
key
definitely get your Tetris fit. Tetris Forever. Oh, Digital Eclipse are doing it. Nice. Digital Eclipse does a good job.
Plus, the NES version of Tetris is coming to Nintendo Switch Online.
The winter? Why do you have to wait so long?
Also, they put Tetris NES, but not also Tetris 2.
Yeah, but why do we have to wait till winter? It's weird. They should have just given us that now. Why make us wait till winter for that? That's disappointing.
After receiving a mysterious
All right,
distress signal,
Star Overdrive.
venture through a massive
Whatever this
alien
is.
world to reunite with your beloved.
Interesting
Ride the
graphics.
stylish hoverboard to explore stunning landscapes
What?
filled with all sorts of alien structures. From
Lola, come here.
scorching sands to wavy waters, each area will
Will you stop being a
challenge
turd?
your traversal skills. Along the way, you'll face enemies in frenetic melee combat. By unlocking skills and combining different abilities, you can find more creative ways to overcome foes. You can also customize the hoverboard to match your riding style, solve puzzles, and gather resources to boost its speed, steering, gravity.
This game does look pretty cool.
Whether you're racing through terrain at high speeds or in the throes of combat, the hoverboard will be there to help you. Leave no stone unturned.
Okay, I'm sorry to say this, but I feel like the director, the partner direct is already better than the.
Star Overdrive.
They put two interesting games.
Exclusive on Nintendo Switch next year.
So sad. Goats. Look at all those goats. Don't float your goats.
Welcome to the vast island.
Jesus, how many goat simulators we need?
A goat.
Apparently 3.
We're not kidding. In this sprawling
I thought the first
oh my God,
one was
this game is.
headbutt, lick, and
Oh my God, this game is running bad.
this
game is not running well.
Everything you find. Want to drive around town?
Aim with the crop right here.
Antagonize the locals. You can do all
I'm
of that
convinced
and
that
more.
they just copy and paste and then call it
Look at this.
3.
I'll play. You want to be a goat?
Oh no,
You don't want to be a goat?
Shirts and inflatable tubes.
Hey, you can be a goat.
Why are
with
they wearing
Crocs.
Crocs?
Angry and even.
Dude, they get Crocs.
So buckle up and grab your fashion style by the horns. And you're not the only belligerent Billy around here. Unleash all sorts of bad mischief
Stop.
in 2-player online or couch
Oh
co-op.
my God.
Hope you're ready to
Stop.
hoof it,
Fringe.
because the digital version of
Go.
Goat Simulator 3 rams its
Oh my
way
God,
to
it is
Nintendo
available
eShop
today.
later today. The physical version of
Oh,
the
they're gonna
game
do a
launches
physical
on
version.
Nintendo Switch this November.
If I see someone with a physical copy of that, I'm putting them to shit.
And game updates.
Rapid fire already? We just started. You're already doing a rapid fire? Really? Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky the first. Okay. I already tell this is not gonna be up my alley. Star Wars Hunters Season 3. Star Wars Hunters is fun. I definitely recommend you guys playing. We're gonna go to Stalker Legends of the Zone Trilogy. Stalker Trilogy. Okay. I think I've heard of those before. Interesting. Okay. Worms Armageddon Anniversary Edition. Oh, I'll pick that up. Gotta love the worms. That's gonna be cool. Okay. Oh, Disney Dreamlight Valley. New in-game event. Here's Stitch. Kendra has Dreamlight Valley. A SpongeBob game, really?
Is this SpongeBob? No. This is
Really?
SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick Star game.
Did the announcer really have to put the "This is Patrick" meme?
Yes, they totally did the "This is Patrick" meme. But this is from the company that does a lot of terrible licensed games, the Outright Games. So I'm not expecting this to be good.
This just looks like a simulator with Patrick.
It really does.
Take on comical challenges from SpongeBob, Sandy, Squidward.
Yeah, I'm not picking this one up.
No.
I still want to get the Battle for Bikini Bottom rehydrated. Yeah, Outright Games. I'm sorry. You just need to stop doing licensed games. I'm sorry.
When SpongeBob SquarePants, the Patrick Star game, launches on Nintendo Switch October 4th.
This looks like a game that I would play 5 minutes, get bored, and then sell it.
Ready for your very own
How many personal trainer games do we need? We already have this.
Okay, let's get started. Ready? 1, 2, jump.
The latest entry in the Fitness
Boxing
series
3.
is punching its way
I have the
out on
second
Nintendo
one, and let me tell you, I
Switch.
didn't play very much of
Newly
it.
added features make it easier to
Wonder
train
why.
regularly.
Also, why can't we have the Hatsune Miku version?
Right after launching the game.
That one's available.
Once you're done, try
I saw that on the eShop. That one's available.
Wait, where we're at?
With Mitt Drills,
Yeah.
you'll practice with your instructor at your own pace.
Oh, you're gonna make me look.
And in Sit Fit Boxing,
okay,
you can complete
there.
exercise programs while
Either it's like there to buy or it's there coming out.
30 brand new songs are included.
I know it says they're coming. I didn't know if
There
it's
are also
out.
6 instructors, including
I think it's
2
out
new
now.
ones. Plus,
Oh my god, you can change their hairstyle.
let them motivate you as you work.
That's
If I
what
get the
I
Hatsune
needed.
Miku, I'm selling the second one.
Fitness Boxing 3, your personal trainer, launches on the Nintendo Switch system December 5th.
Okay, I can. What?
This is going to be a match to remember. 8 Capcom fighting games are brawling their way onto Nintendo Switch. in
Another
one
Capcom
collection.
fighting game collection?
Here's the
What?
complete roster of games. Capcom versus SNK.
Capcom versus SNK.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought they already
Versus SNK 2. Okay.
Mark of the Millennium 2001.
What the hell is Project Justice?
Capcom
Fighting Evolution.
Evolution.
Street Fighter 3 Alpha 3, let's go.
Upper.
Don't know Plasma Sword.
Nightmare of Pilstein.
Power Stone?
Stone.
Whoa. And Stone 2.
Stone 2.
Okay, you got me. You got me.
Each game has its own training
But
mode.
Capcom, can I ask you a question?
Online.
What about the date for
You can
Marvel
also visit the museum to
versus
enjoy artwork
Capcom collection? You didn't still
music
give us a
from each
date for
game.
that.
Chase, I think you hyped me more up than the direct because I didn't know it's on pre-order on the shop.
Plus,
The
jump into the
Hatsune
fray when Mario vs.
You're welcome.
Fighting Collection.
I'm
Are we
gonna
finally getting a date for this?
I'm gonna put a wish.
September 12th.
September 12th.
Let's
Digital pre-orders
go.
begin
September
right
12th is around the
today
corner.
on the
Let's
Nintendo
go.
eShop. The physical version of the game launches on Nintendo Switch November
Ooh, we gotta wait
22nd.
till November for the physical. I'll wait. It'll be worth it.
Next,
I'll wait.
Please take a look at this.
I'll wait.
My friend just asked me.
Good, they gave
why
us a
I
release
wanted to
date.
get this game.
Yes.
The Hatsune Miku game.
All right.
Yeah, I'm looking
I-
forward to both
all
of
I can
those.
say is-
Now we go to a probably. What is this?
Oh, look.
Hey, wanna come say hi? Come here. Come here, Mrs. Meow Meow. Say hi. Say hi, Lottie. Lottie. Like, please, for the love of God, let me go. Oh, you wanted to come say hi? He just does not want to move. Oh, she's fine. She's about to lay down. Yeah, she's laying down now. What is this? Atelier Yumiya. I have no clue what that is, but it's from Koei Tecmo. Cool.
We hope you're looking forward to the newest entry
Oh,
in the
Dahlia.
Atelier series, featuring a brand new protagonist. All right.
Yes, more headlines, please. We want some more games, Lottie says. We want some more games, Lottie
HD
says.
remasters of the first 2 Suikoden
Suikoden?
coming to Nintendo Switch in one
I think I've heard of those before.
and befriend up to 108 allies in these turn-based RPGs. During your
And
travels,
I gotta say, Capcom is killing it with these fighting game collections. My God, they're killing it.
This collection adds new support features, like the ability to speed up combat and automate battles with a single button. Suikoden 1 and 2 HD
Live the
Remastered,
lobby,
Game Room,
watching
and
the
Total
direct.
Unification Wars launches on Nintendo Switch March 6th,
March 6, 2025. Okay.
The HD
Oh, Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake.
draws
Okay.
near. After gathering your companions and selecting their vocations, you can now customize their appearance, voice, and more. With the new Monster Wrangler,
Monster Wrangler.
you can use monster-like abilities to fight enemies and heal allies. There may also be places where you can put monsters to use.
No. Why did it have to jiggle?
It jiggled. It totally jiggled.
An announcer says, "You can do what you want with these balls." No. We all know what we're taking.
Castlevania games.
What?
Dauntless Sorrow.
Yeah, guess what we're getting.
Order of Ecclesia. Rise again in a single collection. Arcade classic Haunted Castle is also included, featuring the original and a reimagined version.
Oh, that looks
Plus,
good.
there's a gallery that includes exclusive
Oh, that's
and
good.
music players.
It's good.
I am never a fan of Castlevania, but I know my friend Ackerman is, and he's probably gonna get hyped about that.
Build something
You're shaking her.
I'm shaking the kitty. Shaking kitty too. Well, Civilization 7, yeah, we already know about this one.
Rule as one of many legendary historical
Nice,
figures,
yeah.
including newly added leaders such as Queen Himiko. Friendship is her strength, and she can initiate diplomatic endeavors that help you research new technologies, expand your territory, establish your empire across the map, and conquer or cooperate with rival civilizations. You can even create your own path through history.
Okay, sorry about that. I don't know why I did that.
With each new civilization.
Okay, so Civilization 7, we do know about this one.
Legendary historical figures, including newly added leaders such as Queen Himiko.
I haven't played the Civilization games, but I did hear that they don't run very well on the Switch. So it's kind of surprised that they're continuing to keep doing these.
Establish your empire across the map and conquer.
They must be popular enough for them to keep bringing them out for the Switch.
You can even create your own path through history.
Now that I know that
choosing
the hot
different
seat
cities
feature
with
is
each
game
new age.
coming
In the modern age,
I could sell
you
this
can evolve
bit
your
boxing
empire
too.
into Meiji Japan. Known for
Oh, there you go. I saved your direct. You're welcome.
Good.
you and your friends
Thank you.
your kingdoms
You're my savior.
online
Now I
You're
can
welcome.
Can you create
exercise with an
an
anime girl
test
now.
of time?
You're welcome. Honestly, this Civilization 7 actually looks pretty good on the Switch.
Civilization 7 launches on the Nintendo
I'd say
Switch
that actually
system
looks pretty
February
good. Like
11th.
graphically wise, it looks really well put together. So maybe they worked out a lot of kinks. Bonds transcend time.
Celebrate the 30th anniversary
Oh, the
of
Tales of
series
series.
with a remake
Tales of
from
Grace's
action
F
RPG,
remastered.
Tales of Grace's F. When the protagonist
Oh,
Asriel
more RPG
and
games.
Richard
Not like you don't get enough of those on the Switch.
Always be friends.
If you're an RPG lover, especially of all the classic ones, man, you should be eating these up on the Switch.
Several years have since passed. With
And all I
their
had to ask you is, how do you have the
strong
time to
desire
play all of them?
protect their loved ones, the now grown-up trio get entangled in a conflict that will determine the fate of the world. This remaster adds enhancements like destination icons and toggling enemy encounters, as well as downloadable content.
Downloadable content from the original game. That's kind of nice. Okay.
Tales of Grace's F.
2025, January 17th.
Launches on
Okay.
Nintendo Switch, January 17th. Two adorable
Oh,
adventures.
My Sims. Andrew, we might have found you a game. It's My Sims. Well, this is the kid version, kid-friendly version. You like Disney Dreamlight Valley? That's for kids. What's your point?
I have plenty of points.
These were pretty popular on the DS, so it's kind of surprising that EA took so long to do this. Right, because, yeah, Sims is under EA property. Yeah. Yeah, so why did it take them this long? My Sims Cozy Bundle. Oh no, Five Nights at Freddy.
Think you've got what it takes to manage
Hey,
this
it
perilous
was with Pizza
pizzeria?
Tower.
Test your
Next, that's what they're gonna do with
skills
Pizza
and
Tower.
your
Pizza
wit
Tower
in this
X
first-person
Five
horror
Nights at
game.
Freddy
As the
DLC.
newest employee of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, you'll have plenty of job duties, such as helping performers prep for a show in the Pizzaplex salon, getting high scores by playing this mini games.
This is our oldest one, 15 years old.
Sounds easy enough, right?
She's still got quite a
You'll
spunk.
be doing all of this while avoiding animatronic atrocities along the way. Become a Fazbear Entertainment superstar.
I got this one.
In 5 Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2, launching on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
And
if you're looking for more adventures in the Mega Pizzaplex, help Cassie find her friend and escape the ruins in this free story DLC for 5 Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
The DLC.
Nintendo Switch this holiday. Let's check out some Nintendo Switch games launching.
Okay, holiday releases. Let's go. Oh boy, here we go. Disney Epic Mickey rebrushed. I don't know about that one. Tales of the Shire, the Lord of the Rings game. Yep, we heard about that one in the last direct. Okay. Just Dance 2025, because God forbid we need another Just Dance 2025. Need it. Funko Fusion, the weirdest looking game ever. Yes, Game of the Year right there. EA Sports FC 25. Game of the Year, day one purchase. Lego Horizon Adventures. That's still pretty cool. PlayStation game coming to the Switch. It's pretty cool. It looks kind of fun. What's this? Other. What is this? Okay.
Welcome to the Eastern Nation.
Eastern Nation Ozma.
After a calamity struck, the energy sources
a new Rune Factory game.
To exist, and the land fell into decline. In this fresh take on the Rune Factory series, step into a bigger adventure than ever before. As an Earth dancer, channel the
I don't think we're getting any new
powers of
NSO
nature
releases.
through dance. Use the sacred drum to help crops grow faster, and the sacred parasol to summon rain. These treasures and your Earth dancer abilities can revitalize the land.
You had me, Nintendo. You had me in this like uprise, and now it's kind of lowering itself
Construct
again.
houses and more to revive nature
Turn it
and
around a little bit.
establish prospering villages.
Around.
Venture through the enchanting lands of Azuma, but
Hi,
beware,
Livers.
monsters may lie
You're
in wait.
very loving too.
Harness your Earth dancer abilities to confront them and restore certain monsters to their human forms.
Definitely not my game.
As you settle into village life, get to know the community around you and deepen your relationships to find friendship or even romance. Who knows? A wedding could even be on the horizon.
I feel like that they put all their good stuff already out, and this is just the leftovers.
In Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, launching on Nintendo Switch next spring. Next will be our
Last announcement. This better be good.
Please take a look.
Whoa!
Immerse yourself
I
in
did
the story
not
that
expect
started the epic
that.
saga in Yakuza Kiwami. Meet Kazuma Kiryu, a Yakuza accused of murdering his
This is interesting because they kept saying that the Yakuza games would never work on the Switch because Switch is a kid-friendly system.
Set in Kamurocho.
That's what they kept saying for years.
Kiryu must
So now they're starting
twists and
to.
turns of Tokyo
Interesting.
while confronting rival gangs.
Actually
Kid-friendly,
looks pretty good on the Switch.
kid-friendly system. Yet they have Bayonetta, Ninja Gaiden, Borderlands.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it never made sense to me either.
Go up against anything in your way.
Sega should know that of all
There are
things.
also
I don't
plenty of
understand why they're
distractions to
so
be
shocked.
found in Kamurocho.
This is not what I expected as their last
From
announcement.
brawling every once in a while.
Definitely surprised me on this one.
GTA.
Epic series began when Yakuza Kiwami
Right, they have
launches on
GTA on there.
Nintendo Switch.
October 24th.
Not to mention all the indie adult
That's all
games
for
that they have on there.
today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
Oh, nothing from Xbox at all. No Rare. Wow. Oh. Well, at least they ended that on a good note. The Yakuza, I've been curious to try those, so that's kind of cool. Okay. Well, I'm flabbergasted.
Oh, please tell me, because I had to wait BRB for a sec.
I'm very flabbergasted about this presentation because honestly, this is one of the first ones I feel very perplexed. Like, it was fine, I guess, but dang, this is a huge downgrade to what we've what we've been usually getting lately. But am I kind of surprised at the same time because, well, it's kind of coming to the end of it. This now, I had to say, this feels like the end. This feels like the end of the Switch. Like, seeing this now, this makes me really feel like it's the end.
That moment when your friend tells you, "Oh yeah, that is on the eShop." More hype than the presentation.
Yeah, when that's when that's the biggest hype of you watching the presentation,
There's two games I was interested. Tetris Forever, because I like Tetris, and some of the modes interest me, and then Pizza Tower. Because it's Wario Land in disguise. Just pizza.
This is. I'm not mad at this direct. I'm really not, because I really should have expected this. But damn, no Rare at all. Like they gave me so much more hype of thinking that more Rare stuff is going to come, and this would have been a perfect way to do it. It's like, hey, you want more Rare? Let's get Diddy Kong Racing on there, or something like that. I feel like they could do better than this. Maybe their partnership with Xbox is dead. No more. Yeah, I'm perplexed. I'm very perplexed. I mean, it did get two of my things. It did get the Castlevania DS collection, which is really cool. Pizza Tower, that's really cool. All right, so I guess let's just go through each of these little trailers here. Balatro, Friends of Jimbo. Yeah, I mean, I can see myself getting that on a sale. Looks fun. It's a nice free update. Neva, graphics of it looks really gorgeous. I don't know 100% if that game's going to be for me, but it looks really nice. Moth Cubit, no. Coffee Talk Tokyo, no. Sea of Stars, I know a lot of people that would like it, but not for me. No. Power Wash Simulator, seriously?
Oh, that's the best.
That's the best one.
The only thing I'm disappointed is Shrek didn't came out, and then some body music.
Right. Yeah, maybe Nintendo couldn't get the rights to that song.
Missed opportunity.
Morsels had to probably be the weirdest one of the direct. Like, of this whole direct, I think Morsels is the one that was like, what is this? Like, seriously, what is this?
I can tell you this much. Doesn't want me to pick it up. Because I don't know what I'm looking at.
I say that one's given me a little bit more like weird, but I kind of want to check it out vibe, but definitely not a day one. Date everything? No, I don't need to go and date a lamp. Peglin. That one's another interesting one for me because I like Peggle, and it kind of feels like it has that Peggle vibe, but with an RPG element.
Well,
it's interesting.
there we are. Well, you don't want to have a date with Text Box Chan?
No, I'm good. Wobbly Life. No, I'm good. Wobbly Life. Okay. Pico Park 2 looked kind of interesting. Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope DX. I mean, it's a deluxe version of the game that's already out on the Treasure Trove collection. So that'll be nice for people. Europa, we already know about that. Kusanir, no. On Your Tail, no. Metal Slug Tactics. Pizza Tower, yes. That's cool that it's actually out now. That's cool.
All right,
so
now to the real thing that we want.
Yeah, so Pizza Tower and I would say Peglin and Neva were the top 3 of the indie world. So with the indie world, I'm gonna give it a C, just a straight C. And the reason I'm gonna do that because you gotta remember this is the indie direct. This is not gonna be this is the appetizer, right? So you can't expect the full course meal out of this one. And I feel like for indie games, they definitely did do a variety. And I think there's going to be something on there for every single person out there. So in that regards, I'll give it just a straight C. It didn't blow my mind, but it did enough to get it done. Plus, you also got to consider the fact that they did a lot of launching today and a lot of timed exclusives. So that's cool. They're getting the support. So you got to appreciate that. So they're still showing some really good love towards the indie community. So you got to respect that. So yeah, I'll give the indie side a C, just a straight C. What are you guys' thoughts about the indie side of the direct?
Honestly, meh, except for when Pizza Tower popped up.
Meh, yeah.
Because that's the only thing I was hoping for, and it happened.
Weapon, Cajun?
Yeah, it happened. I guess just that they made announcements gives it a grade above F for me.
All I can say is I'm glad I didn't wake up at 10.
I think.
Yeah, I could definitely say this is definitely one of those directs I would have been if I woke up for this. Like I woke up for this. This is what I was waking up for. I would have been probably a little slightly more disappointed.
Yeah, let me tell you that's all I have to say is that it happened because none of the games on there. I didn't like any of the games. Like I don't know anything about Pizza Tower or anything. So like to me, it just.
I think you would like that. Honestly, I think you need to look.
Do you like Wario Land?
I haven't really played Wario Land.
Oh well.
Oh,
okay.
you need to.
I kind of want.
If you play Wario Land, then you'll understand why we want Pizza Tower.
Yeah. So like right now, nothing really appeals to me. So just that they announced stuff makes me want to say I'll give it a grade above F. So like just barely,
D minus. Okay.
They almost flunked.
Yeah.
But they didn't quite flunk.
They didn't flunk. It was barely passing. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Mine's just D plus. I'm in the middle.
Okay.
Agent.
Fair enough.
Agent.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess if I'm rating it basically on personal appeal to me, I'll be generous and give it a C minus maybe. I don't know if it's my age, getting old, but most of the time when games, the stuff that gets me most excited is collections of games that are being re-released. Games are like 15 years old. So the games that like appeal to me the most in these announcements is Castlevania, a collection of re-released DS titles which I've never got to play before. Titles are really expensive. I played the GA trilogy. It'd be nice to play the DS title, so that's probably the games I'm most excited for. They announced the release date for Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Game Collection, which is also hype because those games were from the 90s and early 2000s. early 2000. I think
yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is the latest one, which is 2000. And so those are games I grew up with as a kid. So those are the
Kids
ones that
nowadays
I'm
don't
most excited
understand
for.
Back in our day, games used to have been hard.
So, and even the Capcom Fighting Collection Volume 2, I'm a little excited for because I like the Capcom vs. SNK game. And I always wanted to play the Power Stone games, which were on the Dreamcast, which we never owned. And they're like really expensive now. So,
I was just about to move over to the partner showcase. But yeah, you know what, Cajun, I agree with you. I'm actually going to bump it down to a C- because I think you're right. Like, I think it did enough to do the average, but it didn't go beyond. I feel like it actually did sink a little lower because it feels like they didn't really have besides Pizza Tower, it's like the only one that a lot of people really wanted. The rest of them was like, hey, come on, if you had to put the power. Okay, I assume that you're still recording, so this is the first thing I'm gonna say. I don't think even my internet liked this direct.
Nope.
So the internet said this gets an F.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I was trying to quickly say, I agree with Cajun. I'm gonna give this a C-. I don't, and the reason why I say that because even with the disappointment, there were still some good things in there, and what I put as a D, I remember were those partner directs back in the day when we first got those partner directs during COVID. Like those were terrible. Those were D worthy. I don't think this was D worthy. It was still a little underwhelming, so I think C- is the perfect place. It's not terrible. I would say it's all right.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Well, we went over indie, so I'm just like giving it a D- for the indie part. Now for the partner, it would be different. Mine would be different.
Yeah. So okay, and I'll keep that score in mind. So C- for the indie side. Now the partner side. So we'll just quickly go over what we got. Tetris Forever.
Okay.
Star Overdrive. Goat Simulator 3.
Well, thank
SpongeBob
you.
SquarePants Tetris Star Game.
I'm glad that we went for Tetris.
Fitness Boxing 3, your personal trainer. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 announcement. And then Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, we got the date for it, which is nice. Atelier Yumiya, The Alchemist of Memories in the Vision Land. Suikoden 1 and 2, HD Remaster Gate, Runin, Dungeon Unification Wars. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D Remake. We got more information about that. Castlevania Dominus Collection, which is the DS collection. Sid Meier's Civilization 3, 3, why did I say that? 7, excuse me. Tales of Grace's F Remastered. My Sims Cozy Bundle. Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2, and then the Security Breach DLC. New Rune Factory game, Guardians of Azuma. Yakuza Kiwami. So the first game of that. And then some of the holiday games, which was Tales of the Shire, Lego Horizon Adventures, Funko Fusion, C25, Just Dance 2025, Epic Mickey Rebrush, excuse me. Disney Dreamlight Valley HD update, Stalker Trilogy, some other game I don't know, Star Wars Hunters Season 3, Worms Armageddon Anniversary Edition. That's nice. Yeah, so this one is definitely, like, at least from the last few partner showcases, this one is more of a letdown compared to those. Like, let's be honest, that partner showcase, the last one we had was a banger. Definitely not as good this time around. This reminds me of like you had a really good meal at a restaurant, and you're like so excited to get it again, and you get it, and it was a little overcooked. It didn't taste good the second time around.
Reminds me of time.
Yeah. So, yeah, don't get me wrong. There's good stuff in here, like the next Fighting Collection. I'm definitely down for that.
I'm down for Tetris because Tetris Eden, or what it's called, caught my interest.
Yeah, Yeah, Tetris Forever. That's really nice. And then they announced that Tetris NES is coming.
I'm bummed about is I was really hoping Tetris Plus would be in one of those collections with the dumb professor.
And the other thing that was kind of a bummer too, why are we waiting to winter for Tetris on the NES online? That should have been today. It felt so weird.
I mean, I'm not really that hyped about Tetris NES.
I mean, I'm not either, but you can understand why I'm saying that, though. I'm not like
But
super
also,
hyped about it at the same time.
leads into another question is, okay, you're throwing out the first one. Why not throw the second one while you're at it?
Star Overdrive looked really cool. I'm intrigued by that one. Goat Simulator 3. Really?
Really need that? Need to exist?
Apparently. We need that just as much as we need SpongeBob SquarePants the Patrick Star game. Just as bad as we need that. Fitness Boxing 3, that's a pass. Capcom Fighting Collection 2, definitely for that. That's going to be fun to play in
Fitness Boxing game. So...
Yep. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. I'm hyped about that. I will wait till November. I know it's nice that it's coming out in September, but I'll wait for the November physical release. Atelier Yumiya. I know. Suikoden. That'll be good for people, not for me. Dragon Quest 3 HD. That might be one of the very few RPGs I actually might get, because I actually remember playing Dragon Warrior 3 on the Game Boy Color, and I know this is based off the NES version, I believe. But that might be one I might pick up, one RPG I might pick up and try and see. You already know I'm down for the Castlevania. That was on my wish list, and I'm glad that's coming. Again, I'm wondering for other releases, because I'm sure this is a multi-platform release. This is not just Nintendo's console. So I'm just very curious how this is going to work with the touchscreen controls with the other consoles. Civilization 7, I think that'll be good for people. Not for me per se, but Tales of Graces, not for me. My Sims, no. Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm good.
No.
Rune Factory, no. Yakuza Kiwami, that was a very interesting one to end it on. Very interesting. But I kind of do like it because there was a lot of talk, even from the developers, saying we have no interest putting these games on the Nintendo console. So to finally see it happening, it's kind of cool. I would definitely pick that one up. And then at some point, I will definitely get the Lego Horizons Adventures. Epic Mickey, I'm definitely interested in. I already have it on the Wii. I'm just worried. I'm just a little bit worried about how well the Switch version is going to do compared to the others, because THQ is a kind of a hit and miss with making sure the Switch version plays very well. We'll see. I'm definitely for Worms Armageddon. Definitely there for that. And I already like Star Wars Hunters. The Stalker trilogy I'll be interested in too. So, as I was saying, the partner direct was kind of a letdown for me too. Not as bad, but if I'm just going back to at least the last few partner directs we've had, they've been so good. This one really feels like, we're really going down to the wire, aren't we? I just feel like there's some missed opportunities here, and especially if you're going to show something for the NES Online, or the retro online, NSO that we have, there should have been no reason for that to have to wait till winter. That should have been just released. I don't understand what's the wait on that one. And again, I feel like everyone has been so hyped because so much rare love has been coming to the Switch, and just to drop it on a dime like that and have no rare announcements. You could even put some of the Nintendo-based rare ones. Like, you could have put Diddy Kong Racing on there, and that would have gotten me hype. And to see no rare love here, it was kind of a bummer. I mean, Conquer, I still like. It's going to happen. Just wait, guys. It's going to happen. It's going to come, okay? I know it will. But,
okay,
I mean,
put your code down.
What?
I said put your cobism down. No, actually,
It's gonna
no. The
come.
more cope is on the people that want Silk Song.
So calm.
Silk Song.
Oh, Soap Song. Yeah. Oh yeah, Silk Song. Yeah, when is that coming? Yeah, there was no announcement about that either, too. So the partner showcase, I'm gonna give. I'm gonna give it a C plus.
Oh well, mine's pretty harsh. It's a D.
And I think that's very fair.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Tetris, but that doesn't bump it at all because it's Tetris.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a C plus.
And like we said before, the fact that you showed me that a Hatsune Miku game is coming out on the Switch soon, and it's not even that just says something.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stick with the C plus on this one.
All right. So we got yours. We got Dan's. Okay. So what I look forward to most in here, Capcom Fighting Collection and the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. So, you know, the release date alone doesn't really benefit me at all in the rating because, like, we already knew that Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection was coming. I'm just gonna say, like, yeah, we knew it was gonna be released, but the announcement date doesn't do anything for me because I was still waiting anyway.
Exactly.
So that leaves 2 for me. I got Capcom Fighting Collection and the Castlevania Dominance Collection. I say that comes down to collections. It's not new games for me. Like, even Blue Dan can say, like, Tetris Collection. Like, why are we all I think it's because recent games are letting us down. We look at God of War and it's like, I still don't have God of War Ragnarok. You know, I don't even know if I care to buy God of War Ragnarok at this point. Like, what's the point?
There's a game that I'd be hyped, but then I think about, like, okay, well, what about the other games that I didn't really got to play?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just goes beyond that. I mean, you got to remember, the Switch is just about 8 years old, and it was already running on lower technology even before that. Because remember, it's a handheld system in a general sense. They just made it available to be able to put on your TV.
Yeah.
So we got to always keep that in mind. That, you know, as much as we love the Switch, games these days, they need more power.
I love the Switch. I hate the controllers.
Well, that's definitely another topic. Yes, but hey, I remember someone telling me that Call of Duty was definitely going to be something they're going to announce here. I knew that wasn't going to happen, and the reason why I say that, they don't use Call of Duty usually, for the most part, does not go backwards. They don't usually. There's only a few times where they've done it, but they don't do it enough.
Well,
where I feel like they're going to go back and bring the old games back. They do only do that on very rare occasions. So that's why I didn't think that Call of Duty was going to show up. And with this whole deal that Microsoft is working with Nintendo, we know, at least we should know now, that Call of Duty will be back on Nintendo consoles on the successor, not on this console.
But here's the thing: Switch isn't to be looked at as like something that, like, Mortal Kombat 1 got released. It's like, yeah, it can run on it, but did it really need it? It's not really what it's used for. What Switch is used for is games that are created for it. And games that were, it's like an overall console. Was it on the PS3? Boom, it's on the Switch. Was it on the Xbox 360? It's on the Switch. Right? I mean, we got third-party games. Maybe it's not the first-party Microsoft or first-party PlayStation games, but anything that can run on those can run on Switch, and more than. So we have a combination of this huge library for the that, you know, that I'm satisfied with. Like, you don't need an NES, you don't need Super NES, you don't need Genesis, you don't need your PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. Don't need your
Other-
Xbox.
Honestly, the only game that they haven't put on this online for 64 is Brothers. If they put that in there, I'll just sell my 64.
Wait, which game?
Smash Brothers is like the only one that.
Oh, well, they need Diddy Kong Racing as well. They definitely need Diddy Kong Racing.
But yeah, I could just, if I really want to, I could just sell my 64. I would not care.
Right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, N64 collections come a long way, and they've gotten some good stuff. I was really expecting something here, so it was really surprising that they kind of they did the NSO dirty for this one.
Because I'm thinking
not
to myself,
only did you only show one. Yeah, not only did you show one game for the NSO, but we had to wait for the winter to get the game. Like, really?
Because I'm thinking to myself, when am I going to decide to hook up a 64 to play a 64 game? Probably never, to be honest.
It depends.
Because I'd rather just go on the Switch and then just play whatever. And it's even better. You can play it online with friends.
Mm-hmm.
So really, I don't have it. And local friends, what are those?
Yeah, really.
I mean, my friends moved out.
Yeah, really.
I mean,
it just depends.
And I guess in another sense, why couldn't they even just throw in a few more of those like games that only a few people would know from like the throwback or something like that? There's some other good underground N64 games that definitely could use a nice little shine, and it probably wouldn't cost Nintendo to get the rights to have them on the NSO very much. So, you know, I feel like they missed out on an opportunity to give more love to the NSO, and in fact, they kind of did it dirty with that Tetris thing.
You know what feels dirty, and it makes me feel like I'm old.
What?
When I was playing Mario Party on the Nintendo Switch Online, my little nephew told me that the graphics sucks, and I'm like,
Kendra said that about Mario 64. She said that the
graphics are what?
The graphics suck in Mario 64. That's
they're good. Don't. I will pay my delay in the world.
Honestly, the graphics aren't really that bad. It's just that too many people are used to the newer style, the modernized stuff.
Okay, maybe most of the 64s, because nowadays, I think it has to do with the older television.
Well,
where it's kind of blurry, so you can't really tell but now you can see it, and you can see all the polygons.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's not even just that. It's not even just a TV. N64 has a filter built in. They put a triple buffer filter in there to make them more smooth compared to PlayStation, where they let it be as sharp as possible, which gave some of the images very warped look. So that was a huge difference between PlayStation and N64 back in the day. Nintendo purposely made the games look a little bit blurrier to give it more of a smoother look with less pixelization than what the PlayStation was. And now with the Switch Online, they've cleaned it up so much that now it's adding the pixels back, so it doesn't have that original N64 look that it did.
I
don't
honestly,
filter
in my opinion, I think they look worse with the HD upgrade.
Yeah, I feel like that they missed out.
They should stay with those games.
Honestly, I agree with you with that.
Because Mario Party, I see Luigi's feet and freaking legs just kind of disconnected.
Yeah.
So, you know.
It really depends on how stuff's done. Like, for example, Banjo-Kazooie worked really well, I think, graphically because, well, the polygons are there. You can tell that there's polygons. It was also kind of cartoonish style. Then you compare that to Donkey Kong 64, where, you can tell that there's Donkey Kong's and, Donkey Kong's polygons and Diddy Kong's and all that. They're fitting something really big into a small space. So, there's obviously limitations and stuff on that too. But,
100%. Well, because it's cartridge based.
Right.
They didn't have a lot of space.
Polygon Mario in 64.
But then, do you have that same argument for PlayStation? It's like, well, let's say Final Fantasy VII, it didn't look that good. It really
No,
it looked terrible.
It did.
It was like, if you're gonna complain about Nintendo 64 graphics, like, yeah, sure, Final Fantasy VII was big, but the graphics were I think they were worse than N64 sometimes, depending on the game.
Sure, I can see that.
Yeah, but anyway, aside from getting off topic here,
it tends to happen.
Yeah.
I wanted to make a counter argument with my little nephew when he said the graphics suck, and I'm like, damn it. I had no comment.
You plead the fifth.
Well, I mean,
I played the fifth.
The thing is like, yeah, it's a different generation, but now he's going to grow up on what? Last of Us remake, and that's going to be like, well, there's nothing that's going to be improved from then on. At least we have something to go by.
What? Are you kidding me? Now you can see the freckles. Well, in the next generation, you can see the freckles on the freckles.
Well, the only thing that I can say that's an improvement, Metal Gear Solid 5, when they're remaking that, gosh, do you see how Snake looks? It's like you're looking at a real freaking human. It's like you're in his freaking face. Like, can I kiss the guy? I mean, how do you get?
Am I watching a movie?
I mean, it practically is, but I mean, that photorealism is like, okay, so after this, where do you go? It's like, you're not going to be able to tell a PlayStation 5 game from a PlayStation 6 or a PlayStation 7. It's like, it's already as defined as can be. Once it's photorealistic, you can't really get much better. Right?
I'm not going to lie, I hate photorealistic games. Yeah. I like the goofy cartoon, so I know they're fake.
Well, and that's why the reason, and this is why I bring this up. This is one of the reasons, and we'll get back to the topic after I say this part. This is the reason why I like the look of Conquer Bad Fur Day on the N64 compared to Conquer's Live and Reloaded on the Xbox. Does the Xbox version look nice? Sure. But that cartoony look really fit the stupidity and fun of that game. That look really fit. And when they try to go more realistic with the fur and stuff like that, it didn't look as funny.
Yeah.
It's like asking Mario Party to go with cartoon to here, let's have it realistic photo.
God, that would look scary.
Yeah.
That would look scary. Imagine Bowser coming in.
Oh my God, that would look scary. So yeah, no, I totally agree with that. Definitely different types of thing. But anyways, so back to the direct. So yeah, let's get our final thoughts in.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, we can talk about that off the video at some point.
Absolutely. Well, actually, I would love to do like a Nintendo Direct about realistic graphics and cartoon cell shaded. I think that'd be fun. Ultimate Grinder. So we'll look into that. That'd be fun.
For sure. So anyway, keeping in mind that Capcom Fighting Collection Volume 2 and Castlevania Dominance Collection are both the ones I was looking forward to most. And I mean, let's throw in no, I'm sorry, let's not throw in Dragon Warrior 3. That was announced last time. It's like, you gotta stop re-announcing games. I'm like, I don't really care. Like, you already announced it, so you're just throwing that in because, like, well, we have nothing else better to announce, so let's re-announce it.
When I was making my predictions about the partner showcase, I didn't really had anything in mind to think about, except for the new Dragon Ball Z game, which I'm just hoping at this point, because I don't think it'll ever come to the Switch.
Yeah, probably.
And it's all because I liked it Tenkaichi 3 with my friends.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be PS5, Xbox Series, and PC exclusive.
I mean, who knows? It might come on the next Switch.
Oh yeah, it probably will. But whenever that Switch comes out. Anyway,
the Sparkling Zero.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
Yep, that's what it's called. Sparking Zero.
Should have just called it 4.
Sparkling Zero?
Sparking Zero.
I don't know why they called it. They should just call it Budokai Tenkaichi 4. That's what it should have been.
They should have.
That. Okay.
They should have, but they didn't. Anyway, so keeping that in mind, with the releases that they've already announced, and just those two that I'm looking forward to. I mean, I'm not a Tetris fan, but you know, I can understand the appeal to that and some of the other games like Dragon Warrior. But like I said, again, it's like a re-announcement, so I was like, that doesn't really count. So I'm stuck at, do I give it a B- or do I give it a C+? So I'm kind of indecisive on that. Maybe a C+.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, Asian.
And you two are very generous, and meanwhile I'm here with like the whip.
Well, I mean, if I'm looking at me personally, like if I had to do it personally, I would say I'm not interested in any other game. Combine it with indie, like this is the worst showcase, one of the worst showcases I've ever seen.
I mean, I don't hold expectations once. I just know, yeah, you know, it's okay. I could. I'll look at it later.
Yeah, I mean, I try to look at it objectively and see, like, yeah, well, I can see there's uses for this and that. I mean, some things don't appeal to me. Like, even Yakuza does not really appeal to me, even though it should. I've never played it, never gotten into it, so why should I be hyped about it?
I like, besides that, nobody's going to react it because it's like some people, it's like 7 or 10. But everyone's still sleeping. I ain't good do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna get a game just because everyone says it's great. I mean, like, how many people have done that with Elden Ring, Sekiro, Baldur's Gate 3, and then just liked it.
Even in people.
Yeah.
They always put me down.
Yeah. So it's like, there's no reason, like, I don't hate Baldur's Gate 3. It's not my type of game. In my opinion, a lot of people wanted that game because they...
I mean, I guess if you really... kind of more catered to, like, the D&D fans.
Right, right, exactly. And if you don't like D&D or had no interest in...
I mean, I love D&D, but not enough to really get...
Yeah, it's really specific. But not too specific. Agent.
I would die for the place of D&D.
Well, the cool thing about that... Are you going to give your rating? Agent is like, I don't know.
That's very fair.
No, for the other portion.
Or when I was talking, I was...
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was so not hype that Reggie Rock did not want to be shiny.
Well, it was so not hype that Scooter said, his internet said, no, you've had enough.
Yeah.
It did it twice.
Yeah, it was, right after it showed Castlevania and the Capcom stuff, it was like, no,
I'm
done.
Come on, Reggie Rock, save us. Be shiny and we can be happy.
While you guys are talking, I'm quickly looking at the Japanese side to see if they more interesting than we did.
Yeah. But, you know, overall, I don't know. The showcase wasn't for me. Like, I could have just looked it up later and just went like, oh, that's cool that that's coming out.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I mean, to be fair, a lot of directs could be like that. Like, just put the trailer up on your Twitter.
Well, even Sony and Microsoft have that same issue. Like,
yeah.
Oh, we're releasing a new God of War. Great. It plays the same as the last one, right? Yeah, but the story, like, I could care less about the story. I started playing God of War because I liked, you know, the action, the gameplay. And then, I'll admit, the story in God of War 3 had me intrigued. So, like, that one got me. And then, the God of War, basically, 4, I was interested in. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I just kind of like, well, the story wasn't too enticing for me. So what is God of War 5 going to do?
Right.
God of War Ragnarok do for me? Well, it's the same as the previous God of War, but with the story. And like, well, yeah, that doesn't do anything for me. It's like Grand Theft Auto is the same as it's always been, but it's a bigger place with better graphics, and you can do this, this, and that. It's like, I don't care if you can do this, this, and that. I mean, if I want to play tennis, I'll go get a tennis game.
Right. Yeah. I guess another thing, as I'm quickly looking at this, oh, there's a farming game. I just found one on the Japan's Direct. There's a farming game.
Now here's a real question. Which plumbers don't wear ties is going to come out?
Oh, that's great.
Anyone remember that?
I think that's already out.
Angry Video Game Nerd did a review on that one, I think.
Yeah. Plumbers don't wear ties. I think that's already out on the Switch.
Chase, you're going to make me look, aren't you?
Yep. Go ahead and look.
I hate you.
Yeah, so as I'm looking here at the Japanese Switch side, because I know a lot of people like me to quickly look those up, not seeing too much difference. The only one I can see here is, this is a weird one. So, Disney, I mean, yeah, it's definitely popular in Japan, but obviously a lot of it is popular in the US. So they have this like rhythm game with songs from Disney movies. I'm like, why didn't you announce that on the US side? That's kind of an interesting one. But yeah, pretty much everything else is the same. Besides, like, I think 2 other ones, but I can't read what they're called, so don't ask.
Oh, God. You're right.
Yeah, so...
Why?
So if you're getting like a much better direct from the Japan side, it was about the same. And they did the exact same thing with Tetris on the NES Online. So, yeah, not much different there. So, yeah, this one, this I think I like the way you said it. Like, is this one that they really needed to do a direct on?
By the way, Chase, good news. It's 40% off.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
No thanks. No thanks. That's a... What? What? Okay.
What?
Required space. 18.2 gigabytes?
Well, there you go.
Oh, hell no! That is a big waste of space. What? No, my eyes are deceived.
I think we can all agree that this direct was kind of a bomb. A dud.
I wouldn't say a bomb, but it was plain. It was a plain Jane. It's like it had some nice things and it makes me want to play, but nothing made me go, oh, I need to buy now.
Yeah.
And even the one thing that I do want to buy now, that was already announced in the previous direct.
Not Castlevania.
Well, I mean, I wanted it, but I don't know if I would have bought it day one. I probably would wait because that game goes on sale pretty hard. So I probably would have waited for the sale on that one.
Yeah.
Like I said, if it was a Mortal Kombat collection, that would have been a day one. That would have totally been a day one. But
okay, my eyes are not deceiving me. It's actually 18.2 gigabytes.
Jeez. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this was plain Jane.
Definitely.
Not terrible, not the worst thing I've seen. Like, trust me, those partner directs back in the day during COVID, those were terrible. Those were like D-. Like, those were bad. But I can't say this is a failure either. If we want to talk about a true failure, look at that Capcom showcase like a year ago. When I did a video on that Capcom showcase was abysmal. Like, completely abysmal. That's a failure. I can't say this is a failure because even though, like I said, even though these games don't pertain to me per se, I could see people being excited for some of these games. Not all of them, but some. So I feel like I need to give credit where it's due. And I totally get that I'm kind of looking for a more broader term. If you really want me to judge it just on me alone, I would say probably the indie world is I would still probably keep that one at a C+, or excuse me, a C-, because of Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower saved it. Pizza Tower saved it. If Pizza Tower wasn't there, it probably would have been a D. Probably. The partner showcase, I think I would have put it as a C. I'm going to put it to a C plus just because I do feel like there is enough variety where people will be happy. But I do have to admit, I do have some problems with it because a lot of stuff they did show, we already know about.
What, you don't want to know about Hobbit Simulator or Patrick Simulator?
No, not really.
Or Goat Simulator Part 3?
Or Power Wash Simulator with Shrek? Yeah. Those are not.
Why is it mostly Simulator?
So, yeah, I think I agree. So, if I average them out, C plus, C minus, C. Just a flat C. If you really want me to do percentage-wise, I'd say probably like a 74. I want to give it just slightly less than a straight 75, so I would do a 74. Just barely.
Deep plus. Because Pizza Tower. The other, yeah, I mean, yeah, it has Techers, but doesn't really raises anything.
Oh, no, I'm talking about overall now. Adding them together.
I'm putting them together as well. It's D plus for me.
D plus, okay.
Yeah. And I'm glad I slept.
I woke up for it is the sad thing.
Yeah.
I was more shocked about anything that Chase was telling me it's on the eShop. Like the stupid plumbers don't wear ties. Why is it 18.2 gigabytes? Why? What is there?
They upgraded it.
High definition crappy photos.
No, they went back and redid the photos, dude. They went back and redid them. It's not.
I feel like they did not compress the file, so that's why it's that much.
Yeah. Well, that's probably the case too. The only one that knows how to compress games is Nintendo. Nintendo is the only company I've seen that actually goes and compresses. I guess, actually, here's what I thought. Speaking of one game that they didn't talk about, I mean, they've done a few trailers beforehand. Why didn't they do any trailer for Sonic X Shadow Generations? I'm surprised they didn't talk about that one more.
Well, I mean, that's already been previously announced too, so.
Right. I mean, that's why I'm talking about it. I'm like, they did a lot of other announcements we already know about. Why didn't they talk about that one at all? Because let's be honest, I think Sonic X Shadow Generations, it gets a little bit more hype than Funko Fusion and the Power Wash Simulator Shrek Edition.
Actually, Chase, I'm looking at the preview screenshots. They still look like ass.
I don't know. Either case,
I don't know. I think they forgot to compress it.
Probably. All right.
No shot I'm downloading that.
So adding them together, what is your final thoughts?
Me?
Yeah.
D plus.
D plus. Oof.
I mean,
like me.
Yeah, exactly.
We're old.
Yeah, I mean,
we want old games, so we understand.
Yeah, I mean, two announcements that I thought were pretty cool does not save the direct for me.
Oh yeah, Tetris. Woo!
Okay.
That's us.
And is Cajun still there, or did he go to bed? Because I'm not surprised.
He's about to sleep.
No.
Yeah, I still give it C minus.
A C minus overall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're talking about it completely, so adding the indie with it? So both of them together is a C minus?
Yeah, there's nothing on the indie side that really appeals to me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a Hollow Knight.
No, Hollow Knight was not talked about, unfortunately.
The Shovel Knight.
I was expecting that too.
I mean Shovel Knight.
Oh, Shovel Knight. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some of the only games that they didn't announce that would be interesting that they put on there, and they would have to go through EA for this, but Time Splitter series would be cool.
That would have been cool. But hell, put Peggle on there. That would have got me excited.
Yeah, so there are still games that they can put on there. They just have to
want to.
Yeah, have to want to or make the deals or whatever. And it's not going to be hard to put on the Nintendo eShop and get extra money for Time Splitters. People miss Time Splitters.
I mean, Time Splitters is coming to the PlayStation through the backwards.
Yeah, they're
through the
whatever
Plus.
it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not going to be hard.
Well, so yeah, no, I agree with you. I think that would be interesting. But then again, Time Splitters didn't come out to the GameCube era, and we don't have the GameCube NSO yet. So that's probably where it would come.
Yeah, well, what they would more than likely do is re-release it as a Nintendo Switch game. Oh, well, you can buy it for this as well.
At this point, if they did put those on, so this is what my feeling is with Time Splitters. Because of the fact that Time Splitters is kind of doing the backwards compatibility thing, I feel like if Time Splitters does come to Nintendo, so this will be my thought, and if people come back to this video and say, ha, I'm right, just like I was with the mature games on N64, you can suck it right now. Would be my thought. If they bring out the GameCube, so the next system comes out, that's probably when we're going to get GameCube. I believe the GameCube NSO will come out with the next console. They're going to want a little bit of a boost. So if that happens, that's where I feel like Time Splitters would come. And that would be a great way. And also, I feel like for all of us, because a lot of us are waiting for Eternal Darkness, I bet you that's where we're going to get it. This is a future. I feel that's going to happen. But as of right now, to me, this is the true sign of goodbye Switch. But it's not even the best goodbye. This is like a sad goodbye because like we were talking about, this was not the best way to. And honestly, they should have ended it with a happy goodbye with that last direct. That last direct was a great send off. This feels like a sequel to a movie that we never wanted. This direct right here is like Toy Story 4. The last direct was a Toy Story 3. We were satisfied. We had the ending. It was a great ending. Great way to send it off. This is Toy Story 4. It's fine, but it's unneeded. It's very unneeded.
I heard there's going to be a Toy Story 5.
Yes, Toy Story 5 is adorable. Okay, actually, let's make... Because Toy Story 4 was actually good. This is a Toy Story 5. This is a Toy Story 5 that's completely unneeded, unnecessary.
Really, I feel like it was unnecessary after the second one.
Oh, no. I wanted another Toy Story after the first one. The second one was good. The third one was excellent. Fourth one was definitely unneeded. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with a flat C. Flat C.
See. Also, apparently, there's gonna be a Shrek 5, from what I've heard.
Yep, and there's gonna be a live-action Lilo Stitch with a CGI Stitch.
Oh God, no.
Yep, they're gonna ruin that franchise for me.
I mean, I didn't like Stitch anyways, but I'm gonna even say no.
Are you kidding me? I love Stitch.
I'm sorry. I just find
They're
him
gonna ruin it for me. So
I always had.
So Nintendo, this was kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie, this was lame. And I know I should be a little bit more excited because I did get a few of my predictions right. I kind of wanted them to go away from what I expected. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted them to put something like, oh. Like, the Yakuza was a oh. But I'm like, okay, yeah, I could see that. It wasn't like a oh. But, I mean, the fact that Yakuza's never been on a Nintendo console and the Switch has been a prime example of finding games that have never been on a Nintendo console before. So it's nice in that regard. But, yeah, this feels like the sad send-off. because I feel like this is the last regular Switch Direct we're gonna get, and this was not a great send off. This feels like the funeral that you want to cry at instead of the funeral like you want to remember all the good memories that you had. This feels like the sad funeral of the Switch. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might even break this down to a C-. I'm starting to do that right now. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it's like that C- C- C line. It's just a little underwhelming, even for someone that's not trying to give too many expectations. But even with the expectations low and stuff, you figured they would do some things that they have been doing that's been very successful, and it's a very easy to market, and they didn't even do that. So that's why I feel like it's even more of a bummer. So I'm sorry, Nintendo, you didn't win me over on this one. But thanks for Castlevania. Thanks for Pizza Tower. But so yeah, obviously, just a quick thing. Balatro maybe. More Souls looks weird. Peglin looks cool. I would say the Shovel Knight looks cool, but I already have it. I don't know if the DX is really going to make me want to rebuy it. Pizza Tower, yes. Tetris Forever, probably a sale. Star Overdrive, I want to learn more about. Rest of them, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, you know that's going to be on my radar, especially for Power Stone. Marvel vs. Capcom, you already know I want that. No. Dragon Quest 3, okay. Castlevania DS Collection, that's what I'm going to call it. I'm ready for that. No. And then Yakuza. I'm down for the Yakuza. And I know someone that's going to be super happy about that. Jamie, since I know you're part of the Law & Order crew, I know that one's up your alley, so shout out to you, Jamie. I know that one's your cup of tea right there. That's probably... I'm going to have to talk to Jamie about it, and I bet you just because of that right there, he probably gave this like a B. Just because of that game alone. So I'm going to have to talk to them about it, see what they thought. But, yeah, any other last thoughts, guys? Otherwise, I think I'm ready to wrap up here.
No. That was everything.
All right. Well, I'll definitely see you guys in the next video. I'm going to try to come up with a few quick videos I can put up. I'm going to also start looking at some old clips of Twitch to like get a little bit more content here, just on the side, so I can come up with ideas. The Ultimate Grinders are coming out soon. I'm just kind of waiting for my PC. It's great that I have some back here with Weapon and Cajun to help me out with these, but they have their own stuff to deal with too, so I don't want to put too much on them to do at the same time. But I do appreciate their help. And again, I guess this might be better than a direct. I don't know. You can let me know in the comment below. Please watch my last video for the Law & Order Kingdom Unit pilot episode, Tragic Fox Tales Director Cut. It is available now. You can play it. It's all the way through, and there's tons of new content in there for you to find. And this will be the definitive edition, as we are working on episode 1 at this time. And also, again, watch the video with the trailer, because I think you're going to like something else in it too. And remember, it's only here until September 2nd. So you better get it now. But other than that, I don't think I have anything else. There are a few streams coming up, and just follow me on all my socials. You know where to find me. Message me if you want anything, details and stuff. Get those Q&A questions up in that last video too, so we can talk about Law & Order and Mushroom Kingdom Unit, and you can ask your questions and, you know, get to know us a little bit too. So yeah, I want to thank Blue Dan. I want to thank WeaponXMetsu and CajunKishi for joining me for this, and also for them to record this and put this up on my YouTube. I really appreciate them doing that for me. And this The only thing I can say, like the real true positive thing is the Switch successor announcement is around the corner. It's coming. And you be damn sure I'm going to be there day one to check that out. There will be a video on that. I hope I can do it live if I have a PC at that time, but you can be damn sure that video is going to be up. I don't care if it's 10 in the morning. I will wake up for that one. So, but yeah, go ahead and do all the wonderful things. If you like this video and you want to see more, I'm open to cool suggestions of stuff that you might want to see on my channel to get a little bit more hype around here, because as much as I don't mind putting Twitch stuff up on here, I do kind of like to keep some of my Twitch stuff separate than what my YouTube is. So I'm definitely intrigued about some ideas of what stuff you would like to see. I have thought about doing some reviews of games and stuff. There's a lot of reviewers out there, but if you guys are interested in seeing my opinion of games and old and new, I'm sure I can start working on those too. But yeah, I think I will end it right here. Again, thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. And thank you, viewers, for watching this. I hope you got some kind of reaction. And I'm sorry that I didn't scream really loud for any of the games this time, because I know that you all love that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. As you all know, take care, much Rabbid Peach love, and keep on gaming. And we shall continue next time. Love you all, and bye, Felicia.
Chaser the Ultimate Gamer.